Greetings, Stitchlings! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cynthia and I run a little shop called Yarntail Crochet Co. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a crochet challenge. I have not done one of these officially yet, and I'm going to be doing how much I can crochet within a 24-hour period. Now, I'm not going to be doing this straight 24 hours. I'm going to basically be timing myself and see how much I can get done within 24 hours. So every single time I crochet, I will set my timer, and yeah, we'll see how much I can get done. I really want to create a bunch of listings for my Etsy shop, so I'm hoping that this is going to be a good motivation to get a bunch of physical items in there, because right now it's mostly patterns. So yeah, I will start the timer and I will show you guys how far along I get in the amount of time that it shows, and we'll see how many listings I may potentially have by the end of this video. Hi guys, it is June 30th and I'm going to start the timer for my how much can I crochet in 24 hours, which is crazy. I feel like it's going to take me forever to reach 24 hours worth of crochet, but I will do my best to get a pretty good dent in today. We'll see. I decided for my first little project that I'm going to work on another bucket hat, but this one's going to be black and it's going to have like little tulips just before the brim, which I think is going to be really cute. I'm going to do purple tulips. So I've got my purple, I've got my green. I will write down in the description what the actual colors are because I just can't remember. But I know this one was black. So we're going to use those three colors and we're going to make a bucket hat. And I'm going to time myself. We're going to see how long it takes me to make it. Alright guys, we are an hour and 5 minutes in and I have finished my first project. It is a cute little bucket hat and it's got little tulips on it. It's super cute. This is my little own addition to Knotting Hook Crochet's bucket hat. If you guys want, I can create a pattern for it. It's just going to be like this little section here, but I think it turned out super cute. It was a little bit of a challenge because I'm used to doing tulips from the bottom up, and with this hat I had to do them from the top down. So I don't know, I think it worked. Did it work? Do we like it? I feel like I almost need to alternate and like make this part here black and keep these ones green. I don't know. Let me know. Write it down in the comments. Do you think I should space them out or should I leave it? Because it kind of looks like it's in blades of grass, which I think is kind of cute. But yeah, hour and a half, hour and 5 minutes in. First project done. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Good morning, guys. It is July 1st. It is Canada Day, so I have the day off. Last night, I worked a little bit more on some of my crochet. We ended up getting into 3 hours. So I just did some fun little projects before bed. I worked on some sunflowers, and I made a amigurumi mushroom. So these are my sunflowers. I did a poll to see which ones you guys liked the best, and this was the one that you guys picked. It's honestly a lot easier to make, and it's a lot less cluttered with the petals. So this one is super cute. That was like the last one that I made. The first one that I made was this one. This is my original sunflower pattern, and the middle is, I feel like, a little too small. And the petals, for some reason, all curve to one side, so it kind of looks more like a pinwheel, but this was the first one that I did. And then I was like, I'm going to change it. So there's this one where the petals are a little bit straighter and the middle is a little bit bigger. And I just feel like the petals on this one are just very clustered together. And from a distance, it just kind of looks like a circle. So I am happy with your guys' option. This one's really pretty. It does look like a flower even from far away. So I think going forward, this is going to be my new sunflower. And then also, I've been really big into mushrooms lately. I made a mushroom chapstick holder, and pretty much since then, I've been obsessed with mushrooms. And then I noticed I had some chenille yarn left over from a project I did in October of last year, and I decided I was just going to make a mushroom. So there's my mushroom. She's squishy. She's cute. I don't have a pattern for her. I literally just made her up last night while watching YouTube videos. So there's my mushroom. This one's mine. I'm not getting rid of this one. This one's all for me. But yeah, so hopefully with a day off today, I can put a good dent into our 24 hours. 21 hours left to go. Hi guys. Okay, it is July 3rd and we are about 7 hours into the 24-hour crochet challenge. And a lot of that time went to attempting to... Hello. Went on attempting to finish the octagon t-shirt from Drama something crochet. I will put it here. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. So anyways, a lot of it went to doing that. I almost finished it. I did have to change up the pattern a little bit just for my liking, because with the way I was going, I don't even have my ends weaved in yet. The sleeves would have been long sleeve. I ended up doing the XXL because I am a bigger girl and I figured I was going to need that size, but I don't really think I needed that size. Or I messed up and did something severely wrong because it was massive. So I had to do some like decreasing in the back in order to get it to actually fit around my shoulders. And then I stopped short on my sleeve, as you can see right here. And then I added some extra to the top. But anyways, I got through it. I love it. It's super cute. I do want to try making this again, but maybe in a smaller size to see if I just messed something up. I don't know, because she did a lovely job. And so far, everybody who's used that pattern has done an absolutely fantastic job of these octagon t-shirts. I, of course, had to put my own spin on it because that's just what I do. Today, I took my daughter to Fun Villa, which is one of her favorite places to play at, and I spent some time crocheting. So I made some centers for sunflowers, which is not very exciting, so I'm not going to show you that. I made 5 of them. And then I worked on this, which is a wisteria. I saw a lot of patterns of wisteria and they reminded me a lot of the lavender, and I wasn't too crazy about it. So I just decided that I was going to try to create my own pattern for it. So this is the first mock-up of it. I think it looks really cute. I do kind of want to change the end so the end doesn't curl and it comes down more straight. And I love the fact that you can actually see like the green from the stem in the middle, which a lot of the other plants didn't have. So yeah, that's what we're up to now. Hi guys, just an update. It is July 7th and I am officially at 11 hours and 53 minutes of crochet. This has been taking me so long to get through 24 hours of crochet, but I was trying to put a pretty good dent in it today. I'm actually working on a tapestry project right now, and it's the first time I've ever actually done a tapestry project, and it's actually going pretty good. So I am gonna go to bed because it is like 1:45 in the morning right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed and we will get back to work in the morning.
We're planning for a scrunchie drop on the 19th, full website restock on the 26th. Hopefully I'll have the written pattern for the hexagon cardigan done on the 26th as well. We'll have like a double drop pattern release kind of thing going on. And I'm going to get to work. Bye.
Honestly, I don't want to sound rude, but I'm done with speak so tricky. It's less than tricky. I say that because it's
All right, guys, so this was either later that day or the next day. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but I just decided that I was going to film myself doing some actual crochet since I realized there was really nothing going on in the beginning of this video. So I did a little bit of my tapestry, which you saw on the previous clip, and I just sped it up because tapestry is incredibly intricate and incredibly annoying. But I got through it, and I'm happy I got through it. And then after that, I just decided, you know what, I am going to just get to work and make as many granny squares for my temperature blanket as I can. I've been keeping a little notebook of all the temperatures, so I have at least been keeping up with that. But making the actual squares themselves and then actually putting them off sewing, crocheting them on to my blanket is like a whole other story. So I was like, you know what? There's no crochet in this video. Let's crochet. So this is a video of me crocheting my granny square. Enjoy. Well, I sincerely hope that that was a thrilling experience for everybody who watched. Yeah, I just made a granny square. Hope you liked it. Hi guys, it is July 8th and we are 17 hours into the 24-hour crochet challenge. So I just wanted to show you what I've been working on that has been taking up a lot of my time. So the biggest thing that I did that probably took up about 5 hours of the 24-hour challenge is that I did a tapestry. I've attempted a tapestry once before and I made a cute little cat paw print, which I will pop up right here. It was going to be a square for a sweater that I am still in the process of working on. I'm in no rush to finish it. It's just one of the squares that I made for it. So that was the first tapestry that I ever did. And for some reason, I got the inspiration to work on a much larger tapestry, and I am obsessed with how it came out. It was a lot of trial and error because I'm not great when it comes to using like yarn bobbins, and I ended up just making my own out of cardboard because I didn't feel like going out to buy it because I don't know if I'm ever going to do a tapestry again. But once I completed it, I'm already designing another one. So this is one, I just got the picture from Pinterest. I just looked up pixel images, and this is one that came up and I was like, I need to have that in my home. So I decided to make it. So this is my bee tapestry. I absolutely love it. It is so cute and it is so my vibe. So I just need to put the little dowels so that I can actually hang it on my wall. Or I'm going to turn it into a pillow. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I am obsessed with it. It looks absolutely amazing. Like I said, it was a lot of trial and error, but I'm really happy with how it came out. And yeah, this took 5 hours of my life. And of course, if you guys have subscribed to my channel and you have been watching my videos, then you know that I am working on a temperature blanket for 2025. I am still about a month behind. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm like half a month behind. I'm making my granny squares. I made a pretty good dent today. We added 2 hours to our time making granny squares. So far, this is all of the pretty granny squares that I have made for my temperature blanket. Yes, I know I have not weaved in any of my ends, and this is going to kill me when it comes time to putting them on my blanket, but that is for future Cynthia, and I'm not going to worry about that right now. So yeah, I made a pretty good dent. I'm going to keep going with this today and hopefully at least catch up on my granny squares. And then when I have time, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to crochet everything into a blanket. And yeah, so we're at 17 hours and that's what I've made so far. Have I made any physical items for my shop? No, I haven't. That was supposed to be the goal for this 24-hour crochet video, but I have just been inspired by so many things on Pinterest. Pinterest is my downfall when it comes to crochet and focusing because I just get inspired. So I'm going to probably keep working on my temperature blanket today because I really want to catch up on the granny squares. If I happen to catch up on the granny squares, I'm not actually going to attach them to the blanket today because I do want to work on some other stuff. I do need to assemble some rose curtain tiebacks, so I'm probably going to make some of those. I've also come across really pretty like flower bookmarks. I don't know if I've already showed you that in this video because this has been like a week in the process of this video and it is taking way too long to get this video out. So I want to crack down and get through the last, what? How long? I can't do math. What's 24 minus 17? 7 hours. I got 7 more hours of crocheting to do to complete this video and this challenge, and it will not get done today, but I will try my best to put a pretty good dent in it. All right, guys, it is July 10th, and I have finally finished my 24 hours of crochet challenge. It took like a week for me to finish 24 hours worth of crochet, but I must say, doing this challenge, I actually learned a lot. I learned some new techniques. I finished my tapestry crochet up there. I also learned a crochet as you go granny square put together thing by Hooked by Robin on YouTube. Honestly, that video saved my life to the point where I am finally caught up on my temperature blanket, and I am so happy. And I've decided that I'm just going to be doing like 18 granny squares because that's how many it is per row, and then just crochet them on my blanket with a continuous crochet pattern. But this is officially where we are now. I'm all caught up and I'm so happy, and the colors are starting to change because it's getting hot out, but it looks so good, and I gotta show you guys. So this is where we're up to. I love the pinks and the oranges that are finally coming into play here. I of course have a butt ton ends to weave, but that is a project for another day, and I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we're finally going to wrap up this video because I feel like this video has taken way too long. If you liked it, please make sure that you give me a like, subscribe if you want to see some more. If you did enjoy the 24-hour challenge or want me to do any other kind of challenges, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite thing that I made was. I would definitely love to do something where I actually do make product for my shop like I said I was going to, but this was just too much fun, and catching up on this was too much fun, so I did that instead. Oh, and then I had like my octagon shirt that I finished, and that took up a lot of time. The blanket took up a lot of time. The tapestry took up a lot of time. So we're done. Now I need these because my wrists hurt, but that's all right. It was worth it. Even throughout a week, like still, so whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, do all the stuff that I said, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.